Welcome to AC 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. Grief and anxiety grip Maine as new details emerge in the manhunt for an Army Reserve member suspected of killing 18 people. The Advocate Channel's Mike Valero is in Maine with the latest.
With a mass shooting suspect at large, tight-knit communities living under lockdown are unable to grieve together, with shelter-in-place orders required for nearly 700 square miles of Maine.
I feel very lucky to be in my room, safe and sound. I know that I had friends that weren't so lucky and had to spend the night in the library or the dining hall.
Authorities, local, state, and federal, searching land, air, and water for the suspect, 40-year-old Robert Card.
A tremendous amount of law enforcement manpower, time, and effort is being utilized around the clock.
Federal investigators launched a, quote, dynamic entry search at the suspect's last known address and say they've seized a cell phone and a note left behind by the suspect.
Every minute that this goes on, we're more and more concerned, because what's the next thing that's going to happen?
Neighbors of the now wanted mass killing suspect say they are shocked.
He just didn't seem like that kind of individual. Like I said, people have problems, but you don't expect them to go off the deep end like that.
People are now speaking about their lost loved ones, like Leroy Walker, who says his son Joseph died a hero, trying to stop the shooter at the bar and grill he worked at with a butcher knife.
Pray for everybody. Pray for the people that passed away with my son. Pray to the Lord that this doesn't happen again in our community.
In Lewiston, Maine, I'm Mike Valerio.
The judge in the civil fraud case against former President Trump is defending his actions to fine the former president. The judge fined Trump $10,000 for violating a gag order barring public comments about members of the judge's staff. Trump's lawyer argued that Trump's comments referred to his former lawyer, Michael Cohen, not the judge's clerk. The judge rewatched the video of Trump's comments and said the fine stands. Senate Democrats are eyeing a new rule change at working around GOP blockade on military nominations. The temporary change in rules would allow hundreds of military nominations to be approved at the same time. Alabama GOP Senator Tommy Tuberville has been holding up votes. He's protesting the Defense Department's policy of reimbursing travel costs for service members seeking an abortion across state lines. Conservative talk radio host Larry Elder is ending his campaign for president. Elder says that he made the decision after careful consideration and consultation with his campaign team. The Republican announced his candidacy back in April, but he never met the requirements to appear on a debate stage. Elder is throwing his support behind former President Donald Trump. It's almost time for a time change, and that could literally be a headache. Most of the U.S. falls back an hour when daylight saving time ends November 5th. An expert from the University of Southern California says that's hard on the body. He says that it's a good idea to have migraine drugs or painkillers on hand for headaches. Other issues include seasonal affective disorder and sleep cycle disruptions. To help, he suggests exercise, morning time outside, and light therapy. Thanks so much for joining us for AC 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and subscribe on the Advocate Channel YouTube page. For the Advocate Channel, I'm Aaron Dean.